Hello, everyone. So I'm here live right in the middle of 2024 State Leadership Conference for HOSA. Our students are at the Curry Convention Center at the Sheridan in Greensboro, and they've been going throughout the week into different competitions where they are competing against other schools across the state. And HOSA is a future healthcare professionals organization, and we have one of the largest and one of the best HOSA programs in the state at WECHS, the College of Health and Sciences. All right. Hey guys, thanks for joining me on the podcast. So let's start off just by telling us a little about yourself, your name, how long you've been at HOSA, your grade, that kind of thing.
So I'm Dia Thacker. I'm a senior at WECHS College, and I've been doing HOSA for 2 years.
And I'm Ashley Sung. I'm also a senior, and I've been at HOSA for really my entire high school career.
Tell me about your event and where you're at right now in your event process.
So our event is medical innovation, in which we have to create an innovation that helps the healthcare industry and saves costs. So
yeah, the innovation is a prosthetic limb, and it's equipped with a built-in
electrical nerve stimulation. So it helps amputees that suffer from phantom limb pain, which is basically pain that amputees experience when they don't have a limb anymore. And that's due to like these clumps of disorganized cell tissue in the amputated limb. And that sends a lot of electrical discharges to the brain, and the brain perceives that as pain. So what our innovation does, which is called electrolimb, is that it uses electrical nerve stimulation to kind of modulate those signals, and it decreases the pain that the amputee experiences.
But how does this tie in with maybe your future interests?
So I'm actually applying to work with Pfizer over the summer, and what they're doing is making sure that what we're creating is actually safe. And so it's really interesting to see that these innovations can be regulated and controlled in a safe manner. You know, it's not just the research, but like actually applying it to go onto shelves, you know.
And I've been applying to colleges as a biomedical engineering major. So being able to incorporate like the healthcare, like treating patients aspect, as well as making new innovations and engineering new technologies, that combination really interests me, and I'm really glad that we got to implement that in our medical innovation.
Well, thank y'all so much, and you're so impressive, and I hope you guys do great the rest of the week, and thank you.
Thanks. You.
So how did your experience at WECHS help you prepare for this event?
So at WECHS, there's various opportunities that we can participate in that allow us to gain experience, particularly in EMS. And sign out in the principal's weekly message, or if Ms. Hill sends a message out on Remind. There's information on opportunities like EMS Club with Wake County EMS, and there's also the EMS Summer Internship and the High School EMT program. And I completed all of those opportunities, so I gained experience with working with EMS way beforehand. I think that helped me a lot with expecting how to answer certain questions related to what to do in certain medical situations. And then also experience working on clinicals gave me the opportunity to learn how to react in certain scenarios and how to like ask patients questions, what to do in certain situations, and basically how to just like run a call overall.
Okay.
Yeah, so us three, we were in the Wake County EMS program, and then
I was in the Wake Tech EMT program. It was a semester long. I did it last semester. We do the exact same thing. It's just more fast-paced.
because ours is a year long, and
Yeah.
Wake Tech is a semester.
Yeah, and I already went ahead and took my state exam and all
Yeah,
that.
so we're preparing to take our state exam
In May.
Okay. Simran, what's your career aspirations, and how did this maybe tie into that in any way? Or
So my career aspirations are to become an orthopedic surgeon, and I think, although that can change in the future, I think getting my foot into EMS is a great way to make sure that medicine is something I want to do. And the EMS clinical shifts that we've done, which we went on, in our program we go on 4 clinical shifts, and theirs they also went on 1 or 2 clinical, yes?
Yeah,
Clinical
yeah, we
rides,
went
yeah.
on to 2 shifts with like different counties, and then 2 shifts with WakeMed.
okay.
Yeah, so those really help us see in reality and experience patient interactions and know that this is the right thing for us.
Hello, Krish. Hello, Talia. I'm recording. So what are y'all doing out here right now at the conference?
I just finished my HCC test. I did human heredity.
Human heredity. How'd you feel about that?
It was good because I took PHI in freshman year with Mr. Stotterberg, so it was like everything just came back to me.
Awesome. Tali, what you been up to?
I just took cultural diversities and disparities. I think it went okay.
Okay. What's something you learned from researching the cultural disparity issue?
It was interesting to learn about like the different traditions that are in each cultures and how that impacts like how healthcare professionals should approach those types of things.
Okay. Cool. Well, I wish you guys luck the rest of the way. Can somebody show the back of my shirt?
Yeah.
Because I've been trying to show everybody the theme of the competition.
Dare to create.
Dare to create. Very good.
Do you want us to show our badges? They have the.
Yeah, they have.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Ooh, look at that. Nice. That's a high quality item. All right. Thanks, guys.
Yeah.
Hello, my name is Ismail Wali. This is my second year in HOSA. I am a senior.
Hello, my name is Emerson. This is my first year in HOSA, and I'm a junior.
Tell us kind of what goes on in your event and maybe some of the things you may have learned from your research.
Our event is all about general veterinary science. So our first level is a test, and we can be tested on a wide variety of issues. Last year and at regionals this year, we had a question that's just like, which organelle is the powerhouse of the cell? And it's like, obviously mitochondria. And then we have other questions like, what is the exact temperature a sheep's body should be at? Is it 100 degrees or 101 degrees, 102 degrees, 103, 104, stuff we frankly had no idea for knowing. Then our second event is all about skills. We have, I think, 7 different skills we have to know. I have a hunch that we're gonna need to know how to prepare a feline for temperature check, so that would involve putting 3 fingers behind it to pet it and these 2 along its ears. But there's a lot of different skills like wrapping a pad, just different things that would help us as a veterinary aid.
Emerson, do you have any interest in this area, like as a career, or did you just?
It's my career path, so I want to be a veterinarian when I'm older, so I hope this will help me in the future.
Likewise, interestingly enough, I think HOSA did lead me on the path to pursuing veterinary science. I went to the interest meeting for HOSA in junior year, not really sure what I want to do in my career. I wanted to pursue paleontology, but I decided that's not for me. Interest meeting, and they showed all the events you could do, and one of the events was veterinary science. I was like, hey, I love animals. And then I started researching, like, yo, I can do this for a living. I would love this. And I got really into it. I placed 5th place at SLC last year. That HOSA stuff led to me getting a job this year with a veterinary clinic as an assistant. So now, in a few hours' time, we're going to be doing our skills event, and I'm excited to continue.
Event, clinical lab science. So tell us about what is that about?
It's about when scientists or technicians are in laboratories, how they operate, what tests they have to do, what math they have to know in order to diagnose a patient before they actually give it to a doctor or surgeon. And then you need to learn about what the surgeon does with that test. So my event includes a test and skills. I have to study 2 textbooks and I have to do some outside research for skills. What I had to do is take a test. If I qualified, which I did yesterday, I get to go to skills tomorrow and provide a few different tests and I guess my knowledge to actually demonstrate visually instead of just writing down the answer on paper.
Okay. Do you know like exactly what's going to happen during that skills, or is it sort of okay?
I'm going to have to take a urinalysis, which is analyzing urine. I'm going to have to talk about disease control. I will have to talk about and also do a centrifuge centrifuge test. We have to go to a phlebotomist teacher at another building on our campus earlier this month, and I got to learn from her, and she taught me how to take an urinalysis, taught me how to analyze blood.
My name is Paul Haynes. This year I competed in the event phlebotomy. Phlebotomy pretty much, first you take a test and it's asking about how much blood you take, the different types of blood capsules, and then you'll move, if you pass the test, you move on to the skills event, which you'll actually be taking blood from a sample arm, and you'll learn how to treat the different cases if patients pass out, or if a patient has a certain condition like diabetes.
I know you're a freshman, long ways to go, but if you had to decide right now, what do you think, and does this connect to that at all, phlebotomy?
So my top career, I either want to be an anesthesiologist or a neurosurgeon, but for a job that I'll have in college, I was thinking of becoming a phlebotomist.
Okay, so my name is Raga. I'm a 12th grader, and I've been in HOSA since freshman year.
Yeah, I'm Parika. I'm also a senior, and I've also been in HOSA since freshman year.
Okay, so we did CERT Skills, which stands for Community Emergency Response Team. So our section, we have a multiple choice test in the skills portion. So we studied using the CERT manual and training book to figure, and there's multiple units. So there's one disaster training, terrorist attacks, and so CERT Skills, they're volunteers who report first to the area and see if they can help and figure out with any patients or anything with that.
Yeah, CERT Skills is really about disaster preparedness and being able to handle disasters and help other people when there is a disaster that happens. So they're really focusing on treating immediate life threats and just understanding how to do the most good that you can in the situation. They're not necessarily health professionals. They're just able to provide these life-saving skills during disasters, so it can save a person's life until EMT arrives or something.